What exactly was your relationship with Niccolo Detti?
I love Basilio, I truly do. Sweet Niccolo. He was the man I needed.
How did Mr. Detti end up deceased? I believe that I have found the truth, Mr. Capello, and that truth does not show you in a good light. You knew about Niccolo and Augusta. You loved her, and the Detti and Capello conflict is well known.
Any simpleton can find reasons for me to dislike a Detti.
Niccolo may have been unconscious, and you admitted you had full access to your office for most of the day. To get rid of a Detti, to force a confrontation with your wife, you planned this. Billy's time of work was changed, you met with detectives, you planned when it would happen to the minute.
Indeed. How very convenient. Young man, if your mind were applied to something useful, you could truly be something.
The game is over, Mr. Capello, and today, you lost.
What is going on, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. We are dressed up for an occasion. That occasion is, I have no idea, but we are going to find out. The main hall redux. I still need to do all these. And I still need to acquire all the stuff from local traders. So that is going to be interesting. But our main thing today is this. Invitation from Vogel, which is the artist. And I need to go Turquoise Lane. So I need to Kurt Mancio's mansion. Turquoise Lane across from Cardona Abbey in northern Grand Surrey. Rightio, so let's go to Grand Surrey, which is down here, northern Grand Surrey. And Turquoise Lane, where's that? Northern turquoise. Not seen any turquoise. This is northern. I'm not seeing any turquoise lane. Oh, that's Scardiar. This is Grand Surrey. I'm an idiot. Turquoise Lane. Turquoise Lane. That's Casino Boulevard. Where's Turquoise Lane? I'm not seeing Turquoise Lane. Turquoise Lane. There we go. Take me there. I'll just go here. So I obviously need to find more of these. I need to find more traders. There's one there. I need to go to that. And I need to go to that one down there. So there's 2, 3 that I need to go down. I thought I already went down to those. I'll have to check again then, won't I? Yeah, I'll have to recheck. Anyway, let's go. There. I really thought she was going to drop all of her fruit then. Good day. I thought they were going to have a chatter. Am I even going the right way? Somewhat, yeah.
That was the third.
What? No. Which?
Good neighbours, good mood. Can't bear the noise next door.
Well, I don't know. You have to tell me again. Sorry, I'm not listening to you.
That was the third in a row, and all.
There's a wizard.
Oh,
No.
It's a busy day today.
No. Well, that makes sense. 3 houses were robbed in Gran Torre during magic shows. The police are looking into it, but apparently without any progress. I can do that. I can look into your case after I've done whatever I need to do. Which is go scare a lot of people. Like, do I go up here? No. This is Turquoise Lane. This is a mansion. Yes. G'day.
Welcome, sir.
How the hell do you know I'm a sir? How could you possibly know I'm a sir? Seen what I'm wearing?
Enjoy the evening, sir. There is still plenty of time before the grand finale.
All right.
So many people dressed as nuns. Whoa, this is quite the private event. Looks like. Definitely a private event. Jeez. Okay. It's one of those places.
What if I write an article about these people here? Can you help me gather information about Cordona's elite?
Well, this certainly...
Bogle's gallery has a backer, I see. Yellow press. On the local elite. John asked me to look for information that he might use to write an article exposing the local elite.
Manchos had to enforce the masks after the scandal.
Too poor to... Someone was... I'm terrible at this.
Manchos had to
No. I don't know. I'm terrible at this.
Manchos had to enforce.
Cheating groom. Haha, there we go. People described the scandal from a previous party. Vice Governor Colden was found by his wife to be a Prussian duchess in the company of young men. Although the marriage was intended to be a political one, the emotions of the duchess were real. The incident instigated a political crisis between Cordona and Prussia. Although there were only a few notes of protest, the governor fired his...
That's what I like about this party. Bring me more dirt, Sherry. One more piece, and I can expose these base hedonists.
Honey, you feeling lonely? I'll be your friend.
Well, thanking you.
Sherlock! Friend! I wasn't sure you'd come.
Yeah, nice friends.
Werner, I see you are not yourself.
The more time you spend here in Cordona, the more I feel it my duty to bring you into our world and show you all we have to offer.
And what is on offer today?
Pleasure, indulgence, relief, and relaxation.
He's
You've
high.
earned some time for yourself, have you not?
Those who know me would say I'm incapable of it.
Nonsense. I refuse to believe there is anyone permitted to know Sherlock Holmes.
You may be right.
Then free yourself from inhibition and expectation. The night is young, and so are the guests. You should try to enjoy both. It's not healthy for handsome men to spend every night alone, and certainly not in a house filled with such melancholic memories.
I must admit, my travels have proven more taxing than expected. I'm less confident in my life and myself. Time of relaxation seems a distant dream.
So can I tempt you with a physical aid to your moral consolations? There's wine, of course, something to smoke, or perhaps an artificial paradise? Yes, something more spiritual, a potentiator to sharpen the mind. A 7% solution of, well, that'd be telling, but you must try it.
That would be reckless.
My mind is my most valuable asset, and a finely tuned instrument I will not risk impeding its function. My ultimate duty is to provide the world with truth, and I do that perfectly well as is.
Duty? You've never cared about that before.
Of course I do. Exposing a lie, revealing a fact, that is a moral responsibility.
That's not morality. Morals are what happens afterwards when truth collides with consequence. Do you ever follow up on cases you solved? Do you ever see what happened next, visit the victims, ensure justice is served in the courts? And how do you choose where to direct your attention? Are there not deserving causes to which your brilliance could be applied but isn't?
You ascribe me more power than I possess. I have a narrow skill set and work within that mandate. What occurs afterward is irrelevant.
This really feels like a
Every action
Moriarty
or inaction, you place a
character. It
finger
really
on the
does.
scales of morality. Many in the city would see you as abdicating your responsibility.
I haven't.
Not me, of course. Morality is subjective, just like truth. There is little to be gained from indulging in it.
Truth
Far
isn't
better things to
subjective.
indulge in.
Truth is the
now
truth.
I must insist on easing any burdens I've placed upon your shoulders. Show yourself a kindness, and try this rather delectable concoction.
I'd rather take it for study.
I am perfectly capable of coping with myself without medical assistance.
Then I shall press you on it no further. But please do not refuse my gift. Take it with you as a souvenir of this special night.
Souvenir of what, exactly? But, all right, if only to put the matter to bed.
And now, our evening begins in earnest. I just remembered. I'm sorry, Sherlock. My mind's delightfully impaired. Please take this key. It opens the altar room, past the library.
Pardon? Altar room? What now, Werner?
Go quickly and find our Fabio.
Altar
Only you can make him talk. I'll join you in a minute.
room? Whoa. Okay.
My goodness, Sherlock. They made a blood fountain.
No, John, it's
That's
definitely
just
not
wine.
blood, just wine. Gahor's it a guess?
Do you know what was here before Manchiosa's family bought it?
Right, let's see. What was here? Auction? No, expensive wine. Damn it! Right, so, okay, I know the 3 things now.
Do you know what was here?
It's better to get most wrong than a few right. Nope. Nope. Magic circle. Nope. I thought it was our... okay. Before Mancio's family, the mansion was owned by an occultist architect. He dedicated his life to conducting a powerful ritual from the Forgotten Tome. But the ordinary magic circles proved too weak for it. That was why he built this mansion. A keen eye might notice that its shaped correspondent with certain magical symbols. One day the architect simply disappeared. An ash stain on the floor was all that remained.
I'll pin them down with this scoop. Thank you, Sherlock.
Okay. Wants me to meet someone in the altar room. Where's the altar room? Well, that's to come in. Well, can't go in there. Where's the altar room? Found anything?
Well-known and recent plays to keep up to date with the current trends.
Oh.
Codex Orchis. Why does this occult book sound like a flower?
Probably because it is.
Romantic poetry and prose. Someone's in touch with their feelings. These medieval botany and chemistry books look even more satanic than the occult ones.
This really feels like a Moriarty thing. This is the altar? What in the holy hell? What in the... what? What?
My God. Was he here this whole time?
Butterfly? This... okay, this is too freaking weird.
The herbs here are Salvia divinorum. They have a slight hallucinogenic effect to emphasize the ceremony.
Oh.
This elaborate box must be for the ritual dagger. This elaborate box must be for the ritual dagger. This oil has a slight aroma of flowers and olive. The ointment smells mouse-like.
Mouse-like?
I presume it is an aphrodisiac prepared from a Spanish fly. This one looks like a twisted symbol of Venus, drawn in a hurry. The sign reminds me of the astrological symbol for Mars.
Okay, we can go in there. We'll go in there afterwards.
A blunt force trauma may have suffered an internal hemorrhage.
A butterfly. Oh.
This crude tattoo partially covers his slave branding.
He's a slave.
This golden handle has a bloodstain on it. The dagger is heavy and sharp, but lacks balance. This worm-like sigil has been drawn with his own blood.
This is just too freaking weird.
The victim has clenched the fabric so firmly in his fist that it's nigh impossible to remove it. The wound is deep. A precise strike reached the heart.
Oh God.
Right here.
Well, this is just too weird.
Enough cigars to burn down the entire mansion.
So someone's had a cigar.
Why don't people tidy up after themselves? Blood. A sturdy bottle met a not-so-sturdy human. It didn't break only because it was unopened. An open wound spoiled the carpet.
Oh god. Who smokes on a lounge? This is just too weird. There was a jacket there.
Identical to the robes the guests are wearing.
And one's gone. Vulgar,
The pitcher is
whatever his
empty,
name
but with
is.
puddles around it.
Vulgar has to be a part of this.
Blood clots are adhered to the sides of the drain. Props, decorations, and tools for a more detailed set.
He must be a part of it. He must have done something. He must have.
This is a different ritual.
I found a scenario of some sort of ritual with a remark written at the beginning. It says, "Read and rehearse this rite." The naked woman lies on the altar on a bed of flowers symbolizing Mother Gaia. The one who leads the ritual oils the body of the woman to awaken her inner fertility. Participants should chant at this moment and call for the man who can please Mother Gaia. Then the man who will impersonate the principle of life may come to engage in sexual congress with her. Ooh. Okay.
A useful tool for a disguise arsenal.
Don't ignore the guests, Matista. Matista. Wow. And stop boring them. They don't want to hear about your stupidities. They want to feel how beautiful they are and how generous you can be towards them. You are here to please and celebrate life. Remember, each guest paid a great deal to be with you.
How can anyone accept such behaviour?
It's getting too weird.
Would you recognise me in one of these? I suppose not.
I think that's the entire point.
Handcrafted and luxurious cufflinks. There's also a note. For my Fabio, Manchos.
A key. F.
The key is similar to the one that Vogel gave me. The capital F on the key fob might refer to Fabio.
So is it like Fabio's room or something?
Similar to the guests' robes, apart from the bloodstains.
What the shit? Fabio was killed in a ritual murder. Right, so they don't align. There's more to do in the smoking lounge.
A person leaned against the doorframe. They left a smudged trail of blood.
This is...
a bloody handprint on an armchair. The wounded person was here for some time. There appear to be no further traces leading to the altar. Werner, care to explain what is going on here?
On nights like these, it's not unusual for some attendees to get a little exuberant. It's part of the appeal. Unfortunately, it appears things have gotten out of hand. Yes, some are more prone to bend the rules of morality.
That's murder. I doubt there's anything left to bend. Why did you not tell me immediately? We were chatting about trivial matters for some time.
If I'm completely honest, Sherlock, I've consumed a rather potent cocktail of substances. My attention slips and drifts, but I'm glad I thought to call for you.
You sent me a disguise.
Oh dear, did I? Well, since I found the body, Mr. Manchios has agreed that you can investigate the matter. I promise my mind will behave itself going
I
forward.
really feel like
All right.
he's Moriarty.
Pull
He
yourself
has to be.
together, Werner.
He has to be Moriarty.
Mr. Manchios is the owner of the manor, yes?
And the host of Cordona's most memorable parties. He promises even the ugliest guest a partner for the night. And for the ones with more unconventional
guessing
tastes,
these
Mr. Manchios
Manchiaso
provides other
parties
services.
Or
What a
like
caring
Epstein
person.
parties
You
or
cannot begin
Diddy
to imagine.
parties.
The police remain unaware of this tragic event?
Some of them may be hiding behind their masks. They conceal many things. But we didn't want the authorities to create more problems. Besides, after a few cocktails, their incompetence will have soared to new heights.
How do you know I even want the case?
I promised you relaxation. If there's one thing I know about you, Sherlock, it's that nothing soothes you more than a good mystery.
How did you discover the body? In between guzzles of alcohol?
I was set to perform in a fecundity rite with Fabio and came to inquire further. It was a staged ritual where he was to play the principle of life.
And the rehearsal was unsuccessful?
Huh, who knows? I found him alone on the altar, his blood dripping to the floor.
And then?
Then I called Mr. Manchios. He was panicking, so I told him about you. We left the room and locked the door. Then we were...
Filling time?
Waiting for you was stressful. We indulged in some simple comforts. Overindulged, perhaps.
Right.
Were you well acquainted with Fabio, the victim?
Everyone knew Fabio, or wanted to. His beauty was the talk of the island. Too handsome to go unnoticed. He was magnetic. Fat wallets fought for the privilege of having him. He offered the pleasures of performance, and more.
I don't trust him.
What about the fertility ritual? There was something about
Fertility
Fabio
ritual.
being a principle of life.
Fabio was supposed to portray the beauty of life's origin. Flowers, oil. Not this travesty that seems straight out the Inquisition.
So this ritual is not the fertility rite. What was it meant to look like?
It begins with a woman lying naked in a flower bed on the altar. She represents Gaia, the earth. As I cover her in oils, we chant for the principle. As our calls reach a climax, Fabio enters and copulates with her. After he finishes, I stab her with a dagger. That part's just pretend, of course.
But the intercourse is not?
I did not expect you to be such a prude. Are you a virgin? It is nothing to be ashamed of, but it would explain the color of your cheeks.
Wow.
The fertility rite marks the start of our festivities. The principle of life is beautiful, intimate, essential. It must not be stopped.
Yet
Well-
it appears that someone did stop it. What about the naked woman? Can you tell me anything about her?
Oh, yes, Matista. She's one of Fabio's compatriots and a performer, too. I haven't seen her today, actually.
So, Werner has a very open mind, and he's willing to do it with anyone. All right. I still think he's
When
a
you discovered
Moriarty
the body,
character,
was the
though.
door open?
No, it was locked. Oh, that reminds me. It's a minor detail, but the first time I came to speak to Fabio, I left without entering, having been unable to open the door.
You didn't have the key?
No, I had it. Don't look at me like that. I was mostly sober. I suspect there was a key in the other side of the door, blocking the lock.
That detail may very well be major, Werner. Well done. So you returned later only to find the lock was not blocked?
Correct. After an hour had passed, I tried again and was able to unlock the door. That's when I discovered poor, handsome Fabio.
So, Sherry, do you
Right.
have any ideas about the case?
Perhaps. I think I can deduce what happened here.
Okay, it's gonna be difficult because I at all massively paying attention. No. Someone stabbed him. Well, no, because he hid it in there. It's obvious that the guy, yeah. No. Because there was no shatter. So if he was stabbed there, then that is like that. Then that would mean that.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Well, I'm not, obviously. I feel like that would be the case, though. No. He was stabbed there. Yes. So he was dragged. Put onto there. Hit that in there. Right.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Like, well, it looks like it was already naked here.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I feel like that would be it. Because there's no other explanation.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I feel like it's this.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
But apparently it's not. I feel like it would be that. It makes sense. Like, I feel like it would be that, but it's not. Could he have been just stabbed already? Like, could he have just been stabbed already?
The bottle was used as a weapon during a
So it was
scuffle in the
knocked on the
smoking
head.
lounge. Then, to ensure no one would interrupt, the murderer locked the door. The unconscious body of the victim was moved to the altar room. Once the body was on the altar, the murderer thrust the dagger into the victim's heart. Symbols were drawn with the blood. The wardrobe was used to hide the bloodied robe from anyone's eyes. The killer washed them.
Okay, why are you telling me? Okay. Still, why are you telling me?
Himself and took a clean robe from the hanger before leaving.
Are you alright? You're on the floor, not moving.
Yeah, it's
I think I know what happened here.
It's a thing in my head. Leave me alone. Right. So, circumstances of Fabio's death. Fabio's key remains untouched. The murder that aligns with nothing. Aha! The murderer had a key to the altar room. I feel like it's gotta be Virgo. Fabio was killed in a ritual murder. The ritual was a cover. It was a cover for the true murder motive. Fabio was sacrificed on the altar during an occult ritual.
I'm starting to put the pieces together.
Fabio was stabbed.
I see nothing gets past you, Werner. Yes, he was stabbed, but only after being knocked out in the next room and placed here. I do not yet know why.
So, who's responsible?
Well, it was one person working alone, and the murderer has now donned a robe. He or she could be hiding in plain sight. We have lost time, Werner, but your discretion may prove to be a benediction after all.
What if it's him, though?
The murderer
What if it is
had to
him?
have access to this room. After the crime, he used his own key to lock the door. So, who had the key to the altar room?
I'm not sure. As a special guest, I was provided one by Mr. Manchios. He should be able to tell you of any others.
Where can I find him?
Most likely in the main hall, entertaining his guests. He has a mask with golden stars. You can't miss him. But please be discreet.
Entertaining his
don't
guests.
want
In
to
what
risk
way is
disturbing
he
the
entertaining
revelry.
his guests?
I know you can untangle this mess.
Really? You okay. He has gold stars. They all have gold stars.
Oh, I heard the finale will be splendid.
Kurt Manchios,
There we
I presume.
go.
I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, you must be the one Werner told me about. What a sweet voice you have. It must belong to a handsome young man. Can I call you Sherlock?
As you wish, Mr. Manchios. Mr. Vogel asked me to help you. The body in the altar room requires answers, and quickly. I suspect the murderer to still be here.
What? Lower your voice. I don't want anyone to hear us.
Why don't we go to a different room then?
Did you know Fabio well?
People are starting to look at us, Sherlock. Change the subject. I can't believe what happened to him. To me. Such an atrocity. Think what it means for me. A wonderful evening for so many good, influential, and rich people has been ruined. I have betrayed all my promises of exotic delights.
I don't understand. Surely a murder would affect your reputation to a greater extent.
Please, isn't this why you are here? I thought you were a silent magician. Do your tricks and make it go away.
That's not how it works. I need evidence.
I need to find all those who had the key to the altar room. As far as I know, Mr. Vogel, Fabio, and you had access to it. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes. Also, Matista and Santos.
Santos?
I need to find those.
Who is that?
Santos Pinchetti, my major domo. In his opinion, at least.
I need to find them.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Pinchetti and Matista. Do you have somewhere I might have a private conversation with them?
Of course, of course. Let me think. Matista is entertaining the guests somewhere.
Right, so
and
Matista is
Santos, oh yes, he will be busy with the servants. Or the cook. What's that noise? What's going on? Freeze, filth. You're under arrest.
Did you just knock me out? God, you're ruining everything. Well, this is what you do to a Yow house. Did he know which one is Sherlock? Have we been thrown in jail?
Look at you. Committed a crime, and now I have to free you, kiss your hand, and apologise for the inconvenience.
I did tell you that Mr. Vogel and I were innocent. I emphasized it in my statement.
Your statement? Thanks to some bigwigs who work for the so-called good of the country by releasing fleas like you. Thank God we have Vogel in this letter. Once I get to that goldfish, I'll...
Bigwig? Oh, my wretched brother Mycroft and his long nose.
Wait, did you say Mycroft? Mycroft Holmes? Are you the youngest son of Violet Holmes, rest her soul?
You knew my mother?
Not personally, no. Not exactly. I was working on the paperwork for that case.
Would you happen to remember anything of the events?
Well, I didn't make the inquiry, but I remember seeing some notes. Why?
1 minute.
You must help me. It would mean a great deal to me if you could find any information about that day.
Huh. Got you hooked, right? You know what? Stark and the others think they're the smartest here, thanks to you. Let me get this straight. Are you listening to me, lad?
I'm all ears.
Take this case. Report to me only, to Constable Harvey Oswald. I'll leave everything I have on this table. Find the murderer. Be a real copper. Question the suspects, make them sing, give me something substantial.
Can do.
And if Mr. Vogel is not a suspect?
If he's innocent, then you can take your favourite degenerate away from here. If you slip or mess with the evidence, then trust me, your brother won't save you from my bludgeon. Meanwhile, I'll be checking the archive for you. If anybody asks, then you're a consulting detective.
Let's make a start then, partner.
Brilliant. What did the other thing say? I have no idea.
The scoop before the raid.
Following a report from a witness of the satanic ritual who claimed to have found the body, the raid of the Macchio's mansion was granted. It resulted in the arrest of multiple suspects and dispersals of the group in masks and robes, caught in the acts of gross indecency and unnatural behaviour. The body of the victim was found lying on an altar with a knife wound in his chest. The officers identified the victim, Fabio 20, a local performer and artist. Arrested suspects: Vogel, Sherlock Holmes, and Manchios, the owner of the mansion. Matista, Fabio's partner and participant in the ritual, tried to escape, resisted arrest on the book with a description. And the only one that isn't on here is Santos. We need him. We need Santos. I, Santos Pinchetti, am a witness who reports a suspicion of a murder. Santos, he did it. He did it. During preparations for the social party, I heard loud noises from the closed altar room. Immediately, I thought the sacrifice of a living being overviewed by none other than Kurt Manchios. There was blood on the walls, strange symbols, and a dagger in the heart. As soon as I was able to think clearly, I rushed to the police station to report my findings. Nah, I feel like it's a setup. This Santos guy set them up. The Santos guy set them up.
Back on track to solve the case.
It's so obvious. The Santos guy set them up. Pinchetti's a suspect who should be arrested. He had the keys after all. Right, so they don't align with each other at all. Right. Imprisoned Vogel. Santos is a suspect. Gifted cufflinks.
Look, I found Werner.
What do you mean you found it?
Good day, Mr. Manchios. I am Constable Oswald's partner in this investigation.
Be quick and gentle. Some of your colleagues are untrained boors. Although I don't mind meeting young officers. The new blood here.
If you cooperate in finding Fabio's murderer, there will be no need to meet with the Boers again.
That voice. Werner's friend? You're the policeman. What a disappointment.
Only an undercover agent can scour a ditch full of deviants. I am a consulting detective, although I'm capable of replacing the entire department through my consultations.
Sharp-tongued, I like it. May I presume this tongue will get us out of this trouble? I would be so indebted and glad to repay you.
Nothing's changed. I'm looking for the murderer. That's the only way to get us out of trouble.
But it shouldn't take much time, correct? We're all busy after all.
What do you mean you're busy? You've got nothing to be busy for. You've got nothing to be busy about. You're a creepy weirdo. Rash from exposure of her dye. Washed hands in a hurry. Oh, he did it. He did it. He did it. Hides his age. It's pretty obvious. He hides his age.
You are a little over the top with your use of makeup, Mr. Manchios. Is it so difficult for you to acknowledge your age?
Well, Sherlock, that's easy for you to say to an old man when you look as though you are barely 15.
But still, it shouldn't be an issue for someone of your status.
For people of my age, it isn't an issue, no. But the younger ones can be so afraid of wrinkles and grey flecks. I have to adapt.
Such a methodical man who cares for his body but misses the soap under his fingernails. Are you so impatient, or perhaps even impulsive?
I wouldn't call myself that. Silly little details. If I missed it, it wasn't important.
He did
or
it.
rather, it was less important than who or what I was focused on.
He did it. He did it. He did it. He did it.
I've no idea about that. I've no idea about that. That's not something I know much about. That's not something I know much about.
Do you have any idea who tipped off the police to raid your mansion, Mr. Manchios?
Of course. It was you. I could even say you shoved me in here.
No. A good guess, but the wrong one. The fellow who did that was Mr. Pinchetti, your major domo.
What? Santos? But how could he even know? If he's not the murderer himself. The ungrateful swine. He has dared to besmirch my reputation.
Not a very eloquent choice of words.
What should I call him then, since he's a snitch?
He
Make
did
him
it.
talk, Sherlock.
He did it.
I'm quite certain he knows more about the murder than he has told the police.
It's not Santos, it was him. It was him. Why else would he rush to wash his hands?
That's not something I know much about. You'd better ask someone else. You'd better ask someone else. I've no idea about that. I've no idea about that.
You bought an expensive pair of cufflinks for Fabio. Were they his price? Or were they a tip for an exclusive show?
It was pure business. Fabio escorted me a few times. I was merely showing my gratitude.
This pair cost a small fortune. You must be extremely grateful then. Tell me more.
You've thrust a knife in an exposed nerve, Sherlock. Yes, he was my protégé and my beacon also. With my experience and his beauty, we could have achieved anything. I had faith in him. I would have made him.
Oh. That's creepy.
What was Fabio like? His personality, his habits? Anything you can tell me?
He was the brightest star of my parties. Young, magnetic, and full of energy. I don't even want to mention his beauty. Otherwise, I'll be sobbing.
Sounds like Diddy talking about Justin Bieber.
His performances were flawless. He deserved his payment. Do you think he was murdered because of money?
Possibly. What about the other
Other
guests?
than the
Were they
murdering
used
part,
to
because obviously
opening
that's
their wallets
not
as well?
happened.
I wouldn't restrict my guests from
Thank
anything.
God.
I'm sure Fabio received a few coins from others for his services.
Mr. Vogel told
Tell
me
me
a
more
little
about
your
this
parties,
event.
but I would like to know more directly from you.
I'm all yours, Sherlock. You have me arrested and locked here with you alone.
Please stop. You're being weird.
Why did you invite Mr. Vogel as your special guest?
He's a pretty fellow. He's capable of surprising the public. He has a talent for saying words that no one else would wish to either say or hear.
I suppose I can't argue with that.
Sure.
He is a free addition to the eccentricity of the party, which is fine by me, as long as it enhances my party.
Right.
I'd like to know who you usually invite to your parties.
Free minds who are able to leave reality for an evening, who can taste forbidden fruit without prejudice. There is nothing that quite spices up life like these parties, assuming one is old enough and has worked many years for the good of one's country.
Oh, all true labourers, I see.
Oh my God.
I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald. You are Matista, Fabio's friend.
This body, yes, it's Matista. But it's a mere shell that will die someday. Just like Fabio.
Oh, well, yeah. His end was... No, condolences.
Please accept my condolences for your friend.
Thank you.
I'm just here to ask questions and find Fabio's murderer.
It will not bring Fabio back.
What's that? Hey. Some ritualistic mark. Occult tattoo. Nervous. Oh. Oh, she self-harms. She was also a slave as well. Blood-filled bruises. Oh no. I'd say she disassociated from her body. Most definitely. As a result of her slavery during adolescence, she continues to be haunted by these traumatic experiences. I mean, most people that have gone through such traumatic experiences at a young age, they sort of veer into this type of direction. A lot of them punished themselves for their past. I want to say she's disassociated from her body.
You have both old and new scars. Some from the time when you were a slave with Fabio, Other scars have a different origin. The guests pay good money to torment you?
I am skilled in giving pleasure, but I don't participate in such practices.
I thought your body was...
For sale? It's true. Many unwanted things were done to my body. And the pain helped me to discover...
Occult deities? Yes, the tattoo speaks loudly of it.
Yes.
This is...
Your gods abandoned me, and the ones I favor now are more protective of me.
How did you escape?
Something happened. One night the master fell down the stairs. I made him fall, and he died. We ran away that day. We managed to get on a ship and traveled here, to Gordona. Fabio and I started a new life here. It was very hard at first, but it became better with time. Until today.
This is a difficult episode.
The bruises on your neck are not self-inflicted. Someone else made them.
Some guests can't contain themselves.
God.
They even bite. Sometimes.
Oh. Jesus Christ. God. Oh my. That... I... feels somewhat sickening.
Werner, are you alright?
Oh, yes. Everything's fine. In fact, it's something of a family reunion. My brother spent quite some time in this place himself.
You should not be here. I told the police everything I knew, but they refused to let you go. They require proof to free you.
Ha! What did you expect? The mighty Sherlock Holmes swans in, tells the officers what to think, and the world obeys?
Of course not. Anyway, I struck a deal with the constable, and I've got a free hand in the investigation. I find proof to solve the case for him. He obtains files about my mother's death for me.
Well done. If
Brilliant.
one has the power or will and can act, then one must. I wonder, suppose you couldn't get the proof to your truth. Would you tell a lie to the guard that enabled my freedom,
No.
knowing my innocence?
No.
Would that not be just?
I can't lie.
There are lines I will not cross, Werner. I will do my best to secure your release, but with proof, not deception.
Really? How many white lies have you told on this island? Why not for me? Why not another?
That is absurd. I can resolve this without compromises. Do not give up hope.
Never give up hope. Right. Okay.
I can't
No.
follow you here. I'm not supposed to
No.
know anything about this. I'm not supposed to know
No.
anything about this. I don't think I
No.
can tell you anything about this. I can't follow you here. I'm not supposed to know anything about
Do you
this.
even know anything?
I have learned who told the police about the crime. It was Santos Pinchetti,
Do I know him?
the major domo of the manor. He cleans up after you.
Well, then he does his job perfectly. All but invisible. I couldn't tell you the first thing about him.
That. So. Right. Okay. In my mind, we have two suspects. Werner. No, I'm going to say three suspects. Werner, Santos, and Manchios. We have three suspects. Santos because he's not among the arrested. Werner because he just said that Xantor's very good at cleaning up after Werner Vogel, which he could have done. And I say Manchios because he hurried up with washing his hands. The murder cleaned theirself. Kurt Manchios cleaned himself of blood after Fabio's murder. No. Wow. Okay, so we've got a lot to... Vogel is held because of the letter. Okay, so that doesn't align with anything. There we go. Manchios set himself up for debauchery, Carefully prepared himself for the depravity. Could be that. Or it could be that. We won't know. Matista suffered bruises on her body from brutal interactions with the guests. So these could be connected. During the fight in the smoking lounge, Fabio bruised Matista. Could be the case, because it is a very recent bruise. And they don't align with each other at all. Right. Evidence ticket. The provider of this evidence has permission to inspect all evidence on the case. Right, so where is... Where's our guy at? Is he in the archive room? Yes, he is.
I don't think I can tell you anything about this.
There we go.
Have you considered Mr. Santos Pinchetti as a suspect?
The snitch? Have you seen him? I mean, my breath could knock him down. What's so special about him?
As a major domo, he has keys that open all the rooms, including the one to the crime scene. Could have testified only to circumvent suspicion, don't you think? We need to question him.
Right. I'll send our men to fetch him. Stay here.
Thanking you.
They brought him in, Mr. Holmes.
Thanking you.
Here's the key to interrogation room number 7. Mr. Pinchetti didn't even resist, our men said.
Thank you.
Didn't resist. He wants to be questioned. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mr. Pinchetti, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald.
I've already told him everything I know. I'm only a witness, sir. Everything's in my report.
And I've read
You're in a suit.
You forgot to mention that you hold the keys to the room where Fabio was found. I need only to find if the crime was intentional.
But I need to return to my duties.
I doubt the
Not
house
yet.
will fall without you, Mr. Pinchetti. Just be still for a few seconds.
Let me observe you. Psoriasis or allergy. Repaired multiple times. Coloured more than once. So definitely a ragged jacket. He doesn't keep himself clean, does he? Well, he tries to. Tries his best to keep himself... Blood! Was terrible misdemeanor. His body shows symptoms of psoriasis. Mr. Pinchetti hides his damaged skin under layers of makeup. Suit had multiple holes that had been patched or sewn to renovate the suit's look. Despite having enough money, Mr. Pinchetti spends as little of it as possible. Cheap makeup hides imperfections of his body. In an attempt to look more modern, Mr. Pinchetti has dyed his suit on several occasions to save even more money. The Majorno appears to have personally repaired multiple holes in the suit. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Let's do that. I think
Is
it's
your
that.
greedy nature responsible for the lack of taste and attention to your appearance? The cheap makeup, shabby and dyed clothes? How do you explain those, Major Domo?
The means to practice my profession are limited. I'm sorry you noticed it, sir.
The parties overshadowed your state. You are lucky Kurt Manchios's
So he's
attention was
definitely the odd
concentrated
one out
elsewhere.
in
a
this
decent
entire
household
situation.
You would be asked to leave for far less.
Yes, his
He's the
attention was
only one
undoubtedly
that
concentrated
doesn't
on something
look
other
after
than my
himself.
appearance.
But one detail
But he
stands
does-
out on your
yeah,
dirty
you know what
rags
I mean.
and shoes. The drops of blood.
Oh, that. I don't know anything about it.
You lie.
Did you know Fabio?
Not personally. He was a frequent guest, and cleaning the mess after his performances was tedious. Mr. Manchios always had a role for him, and mainly the leading one.
So
The parties were always Fabio-centric.
And Batista? Was she as popular as her partner?
Don't tell her I said this, but I do not think so. Mr. Manchios hired her only because Fabio refused to work without her. Mr. Manchios used to see her as a worker. She was tasked with entertaining the guests, unlike Fabio, who could pick and choose.
So right.
I recognize the key from the altar room among these.
So I'm guessing he had to clean up a lot of the white. A small note attached to the will says, Santos, my hopeful slug. He begged me to include you in my will, so I did. Here's my latest revision of the will. Kurt. The text of the will under the note. Santos Pinchetti, the Mangiano of the Manchios mansion, receives a jar of mustache wax and a salt lamp that he might always remember his caring employer. Weird. I wonder if we have everything. Santos Pinchetti performed. Santo Pinchetti may have stepped in the blood while discovering the crime scene. Possible. Pinchetti missed the blood splatter. He could have accidentally stepped in it. He could have accidentally stepped in it. Like, he could have just accidentally stepped in the blood.
Mr. Manchios says that you begged him to be included in the heritage. Isn't that a little extreme, even for a major domo?
He's not only my employer, he's my uncle. And I'm his next of kin.
Right.
The only one. Mr. Manchios flatly refuses to pay a family member. All I have to do is repay his so-called love, cleaning up the filth after perverts and decadents. He's imprisoned me. The best I can hope for is a new broom. That's why I wanted to have my part of the inheritance.
Is it that bad? You have a roof above your head, a salary, and the status of a major domo.
For God's sake. I'm forced to dye and stitch my threadbare clothes, and the holes in my shoes are painful. I'm ashamed every time a guest looks at me closely.
Why do you think your uncle treats you this way?
My mother, my uncle's sister, had me illegitimately. She died, and I was given the surname of one of the maids.
But you are entitled to some of the money that belongs to your family.
He thinks not. I was not responsible for my mother's death. I work hard, and he pays me nothing. I feed on the leftovers. While he wastes our estate's property on decadent parties, he paid Fabio handsomely and showered him with expensive gifts for their disgusting relationship.
At least you get protein.
Please let me out.
I know you can untangle this mess.
Right, I'm just gonna see if I can
I know I can handle the news.
talk to anyone else of... Right, evidence.
That's not something I know much about.
I've read the letter about your will. A harsh method of ridiculing Santos. I doubt he will use mustache wax when he wears no mustache to begin with.
Where did you get it? Is the slug here? Tell him I shouldn't have to provide for him. He's a grown man who shouldn't sit on his uncle's neck. He conceives himself as my only heir.
And who is he to you?
He's a leech on my aging body. He has only added problems to my life since the death of his mother.
I fail to see why you made him your major domo.
He needed to know his place, so I taught him.
Okay. Right, let's go to Constable. And reveal my findings.
Continue our investigation while I look at
Never
the
mind, I
papers.
can't. Right. I wonder... The provider... This permission ticket allows inspection of all evidence on case 62 to 60 in the evidence room. Where's the evidence room? That's archive. Evidence room.
Good day. Your ticket, please, if you want me to help you.
Provide evidence.
Don't you understand what a ticket is?
Yeah. That's not the ticket? Oh, there
I'd like
it
to
is.
check the evidence from this case.
And who are you?
Oswald sent me. I'm a consulting detective.
His partner, then? Let me see. Ah, a ritual murder. What a bunch of degenerates. Wait a second. I'll bring it to the table.
Thanking you. Ah, the same keys.
All the keys of the mansion on one golden ring.
And a red ring.
It's a miracle this ruby hasn't tempted anyone. A heavily perfumed handkerchief with the initials KM in the corner.
Manchios. A light bulb?
A handcrafted charm that contains hair and nail clippings.
Oh, right. Thought it was a light bulb.
Her key to the altar room.
Batista.
That's not for bedtime reading. This ex libris belongs to Manchios Library.
I found police... No, the police found this occult book in Matito's bag during the arrest. According to the ex-libris, the tome was taken from Mr. Manchio's collection. It contains illustrations and descriptions of a ritual similar to the crime scene. Prepared a naked body. Oh my god, it could have been Matista. Draw symbols of Mars. Oh my god, it could have been Matista.
The book describes a ritual similar to the one performed in the altar room.
Matista could have done it.
An emergency kit for boredom.
But why would Matista do it? The letterbox was found in Vogel's evidence box. Is your mind unsound? You can't control your bitterness. Not around me anyway. For me, it's too great a risk to ignore that kind of behaviour. I can speak and play with anyone I choose. I'm not another Matista. You pay me, but you haven't bought me. Of course, I'll keep your generous donations, even though they hardly compensate for your last terrible outburst. I'm leaving you, although Matista will still be around.
Not the time for privacy. Werner's personal sketchbook. Thank you, officer.
Mind powers. Right. Power of love. No. 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 Damn it. No. 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 Yes. The letter may have been from Manchios. Oh. Nope. There we go. Santos Pinchetti. Efforts in vain. Pinchetti has been forced to work for Kurt Manchos in the desperate hope of obtaining heritage, but it hasn't paid off. Right, these don't align with each other. Oh my god. The power of love. Right, let's talk to all of them about it. You first.
There is undeniable evidence that you were the original recipient of this letter.
What are you talking about? Is it addressed to me?
Your protege wanted a fresh start, it seems. This is sufficient to charge you.
Me? Hurt my star? Are you insane that you would accuse me of such a thing?
He did not consider himself as yours. Since you deny everything, let's move on. Do you have any idea as to how the letter could have ended up in Mr. Vogel's pocket?
You were the detective. Perhaps he took it from Fabio. Werner was a little high.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Do you recognize this book? Could Matista have borrowed it from your library?
She didn't ask me. How ungrateful.
The things
I don't like the
described
way
in the
he
book were
sounds.
inspiration
The way he
for the
sounds
rituals you
very,
perform?
Do you really believe that
you know,
blood, symbols, and incantations
untrustworthy.
can resurrect the dead? They are just eerie tales with a mix of occultism and voodoo. My rituals are a stage to show some of the forbidden pleasures.
You. Now you. Provide evidence.
This book, The Power of Love, Blood, and Mandrake, what do you hope to achieve?
To learn more about the invisible strengths that govern us. Occultism is real. The master who fell that night when Fabio and I escaped, I made him fall. I cast a spell on him and it worked.
Or was it a coincidence?
The universe is rarely so lazy.
If you say so.
Ah.
Could Fabio have written this letter to Kurt Manchios?
Oh. That could be. I never thought Mr. Manchios could make Fabio that angry, though.
What do you mean?
Why is she
Well,
moving
Fabio
so much
wanted
like
to
that?
disassociate from Mr. Manchios. Clients who are in love are both a blessing and a curse.
She's
But
moving
Fabio
a lot
was
like
here
she's
tonight.
guilty.
Money. In our line of work, we can't afford to turn down clients who pay as well as Kurt Manchios.
Was Fabio afraid of Mr. Manchios?
Not at all. The old toad wouldn't dare to do more than sweet talk and touching. Talk can be forgotten, and touching washed away.
Do you practice occult rituals?
For protection? For fortune? To wash away the ugliness of the world? Sometimes to survive.
I
have
don't
the gift, and I'm learning to use it better.
Did you use your gift on Fabio?
I only used white magic. Love charms lately. Fabio became so distant. I just wanted him to be with me, but I suppose I'm not as skilled as I thought.
Did she do?
Please let me out.
I have reason to believe that the intended recipient of the incriminating letter may have been Kurt Manchios.
Well, that makes sense. Too bad I can't remember how I came to possess it. Though I did spend quite some time with Mr. Manchios during the party.
Unfortunately, even with an answer, that may still not be enough to clear you with the police. But fear not, I will persevere.
I hope your attempt to put things straight will make up for...
You being on a bender?
Touché. The air here is rather refreshing.
Right. Okay. Right, I need
I'd
to
even
talk
recommend that
to...
some of my friends visit the place.
I need to talk to Constable about the letter.
This letter proves nothing. Fabio wrote it to Mr. Manchios. It's time to free Mr. Vogel.
Do you really think I'm that naive? I need proof, not words from his friend.
Very well. Mr. Pinchetti told me that Mr. Manchios was lavishing Fabio with expensive and eccentric gifts. The letter mentions rich rewards and attempts to buy Fabio with them. It was written to Mr. Manchios. Who else was showering Fabio with luxuries to buy him? It doesn't fit Mr. Vogel's character.
Look here. We had a deal. Give me the murderer and then take your friend with you. I won't budge otherwise.
Well, fine, but you're just wasting time.
Yeah, you are. But I feel like we must have something now. We must have all the evidence we need. We must have all of it here. The power of love. Batista may have used a ritual on Fabio. Fabio was burning bridges. Fabio shattered Kurt Manchio's feelings. So that's a motive. Vogel took the letter under influence. Manchios planted the letter. Right, Manchios planted it. Crime of passion. Kurt Manchios was heartbroken and panicked and did not mean to kill Fabio. The improvised ritual was a desperate attempt to cover up the crime. A prison sentence should not be enough, for his harsher punishment is the death of his love. Crime of passion. A sexual predator. Kurt Manchios killed Fabio in cold blood. He staged the crime as a ritual to blame Matista. He planted a letter in Vogel's pocket to avoid suspicion. Manchios has no consideration for the life of others and deserves to be hanged. That's very possible. Now, if I do that, Pinchetti. The only way for Santos Pinchetti to right his wrongs was to be rid of his monstrous uncle. Pinchetti should be punished for the crime of murder, but he has suffered enough and deserves a fresh start after a prison sentence. Pinchetti snapped at the years of disrespect. Pinchetti devised a plan to be rid of his uncle. However, misery and despair cannot justify murder. Pinchetti is dangerous. No. A crushed soul, an occult murderer. I don't see her being the one. During the fight in the smoking lounge, Fabio bruised Matista. Matista suffered bruises on her body from brutal interactions with the guests. I feel like that's, yeah. Fabio was sacrificed on the altar during an occult ritual. The ritual was staged. It was staged, most definitely. No, yeah, it was staged. It was staged. It was definitely staged. Pinchetti missed a blood splatter. Pinchetti accidentally stepped in blood. Yeah, I do think that Pinchetti accidentally stepped in blood. Vogel took the letter under the influence. Werner Vogel took the letter himself whilst under the effect of various substances. Why? No. I don't think so. I feel like it was him. It was him. I feel like it was him. No, it was him. I feel like it was him.
Continue our investigation while I look for the papers.
It's gotta be him. I don't see it being anyone else. You know, I just don't see it being anyone else at all. I'm going to talk to her. I feel like it was him.
The murder of Fabio did not have a ritual purpose, Mr. Manchios. It was staged by a man who wished to distract the investigation.
That might be true. That poor girl Matista wouldn't dare to kill the only man who cared for her. So, Santos?
Mr. Pinchetti snatched at the chance to solve his problems.
Ungrateful little scum. Will he be executed?
But what for? He informed the police as to the crime, that was all. He couldn't stage the ritual, but he found the body, I believe.
I can't believe it. Why did Werner do it?
Mr. Vogel.
It's
He
definitely
had no
him.
reason, and he won't be a scapegoat as you planned.
It's
You
him.
put Fabio's
It's
letter
him.
in his pocket when he was intoxicated, didn't you?
You can't be serious.
It's so obvious because he's literally... He's blocking. He's literally blocking it. He's deflecting it onto someone else instantly. He's the one that's already instantly blaming someone else for it. First he blames Santos, then he blames Werner, then he'll probably blame Batista.
We can very often deduce someone's life by their shoes or their fingernails. You are a meticulous person, but this murder was fairly traumatic and filthy. After you stabbed Fabio, you were covered in blood. You panicked and neglected to rinse the soap from under your fingernails. The devil is in the details, Mr. Manchios.
Nonsense. I missed it simply because of the busy schedule of the party.
Of course, a staged murder was certainly not planned.
Love wasn't mutual.
You're at the twilight of your life. You have no partner, you have no children. You had feelings, however, for one man. That was Fabio. You loved him. That is, you wished to own him with money and gifts. But he was also a free mind, was he not? He turned his back on you. Quite unjust. Love, so cruel and painful. And Fabio, with his words and deeds, made you feel the more
evidence
wretched.
to say it's him.
So you killed him.
You must surely perceive that my sensitive
many
nature wouldn't
motives to
allow
say
me
it's
to
him.
hurt anyone.
Are you a frick? Are you insane? Are you insane? That's literally like Donald Trump saying that he never went to Epstein parties, when there's so much evidence.
You staged the murder as a satanic ritual. It was easy for you, since you were the one who wrote the scenarios for the parties. It was your way of avoiding suspicion. A respectable man in his 60s,
Early 60s.
who hosts the cream of Cordona's society, cannot possibly be a murderer. But the guests who behave like animals in his mansion, of course, one of them could have killed Fabio.
I did oversee a few of the rituals, but I did not stage Fabio's death.
The young performer played with your emotions. That was painful to realize. You spent so much time and effort to be with Fabio, but he didn't respond in the way you would have liked. You wanted to be loved, but Fabio shattered your dreams. In the smoking lounge, he teased and mocked you. He wanted you to suffer by offering himself to others. The deception was unbearable. You struck him, and then you staged the ritual. You planted the letter in Vogel's pocket and attempted to set up Batista.
What poppycock? Sherlock, stop this game now.
There is no stop word,
No
Mr.
game.
Manchios. Relax and enjoy it. I'll pass the remainder of this case to Constable Oswald. He'll know what to do with you.
Yeah. There's no safe word in this, Manchios. You should be very familiar with that.
I have a name for you. Kurt Manchios.
Is that so? The Master of the Sabbath?
The man himself. Mr. Manchios couldn't stand to lose control over his lover. A deadly revenge that deserves a proper sentence. I have all the evidence to charge him.
A degenerate and a murderer. I'll make a name thanks to that for sure. As for my part, not everything was in place.
Vengeance of the Lamb. Yes.
Perhaps some documents were
Not the
transferred
trophy.
somewhere else, but I couldn't find a trace of them. Then I remembered. The discarded document drawers where we put the lost papers or the badly labelled ones. Including the crime scene report of Violet Holmes's case. Everything I've found is on the desk here. Take it.
Your persistence has saved me.
Yeah, well, we had a deal after all. Your friend
Indeed.
is free then. You can leave.
Good luck, Constable.
Thanking you. Officers arrived to find the deceased, identified as Miss Violet Holmes, lying in the garden of Stonewood Manor. Visual inspection showed the victim to be thoroughly soaked with a deep vertical incision. Wow. Okay, this sounds like the work of a doctor. Sounds like the work of a doctor. The last door.
The garden. There's a garden behind our manor. How could I forget? That's where it all happened, where it all went wrong.
Sherry, it looks like you've almost found what you wanted.
I know. Alright, he's already gone. But I was able to just tell him.
Oh, you did it, Sherlock! The case is
Oh, there he is.
closed and all rewards belong to the winner. Bravo!
It is merely the triumph of the truth.
Is it? No compromises? No lies? You're happy with your decisions?
Yeah?
It was the best decision I could obtain. The truth must be told in the way it is most acceptable.
You're making progress, Sherlock. I was right to believe in you. By the way, did you get that precious information about your mother?
How the hell do you know
Oh,
about
not
that?
You must.
Yes, I did.
Forgive my intrusion in such a personal matter. I simply worry I'm failing to be of much help to you.
Actually, you were. For some reason, all the archives on the case had disappeared. This was a rare opportunity to obtain the impossible.
Outrageous. Perhaps someone found the truth unpleasant. Society usually rejects those who speak with too much honesty, doesn't it?
A comfortable lie is often preferred to an uncomfortable
He's a
truth.
Moriarty character.
Still,
I really feel like he
I
is.
believe that the latter should prevail, and I cannot remain silent.
That's quixotism at its best. Your mere truth cannot defeat institutions, systems, and power. Etiquette, religion, marriage, they're all lies told to preserve connections, love, and sanity. And it's all corruptible.
Lies destroy human dignity. How could you make a free decision without any knowledge of the truth?
Are we really free to decide anything in this world, Sherlock?
I get enough obnoxious pontification from my brother, so please, spare me your lecture.
Forgive my love for moral philosophy. I know I tend to ramble. You're a walking contradiction, Sherlock. You refuse to lie to others, but constantly lie to yourself. How long until the train comes off the track? I cannot look away, but perhaps
Not
I should take a
longer.
few steps back. You're an accident waiting to happen, dear. Until then, I shall bid you adieu.
Dear. Why did he say dear? He's really feeling like a Moriarty character. He's a Moriarty. He's a Moriarty. He's a Moriarty character. This is a Moriarty character. I really feel like it. This is a Moriarty character. I know it is. I know this is a Moriarty character. We'll have to look at all this. Right, let's go back home. Or should I just quickly... Yeah, let's quickly buy more stuff. Let's buy the rest of the furniture.
Murderer sings.
Refresh. My goods will brighten up your house.
Well, they're not your goods, they're mine.
Enjoy your purchase.
Oh wow, 105. Ah, there's more stuff that I need to find out in there. Right, so up there and down here.
Don't miss out on... Marhaba. It's a good day for a purchase.
Right. Give.
May your...
Shut up. Right, I may as well go down this way, Monza, and then run round. Yep, I'm going the right way. G'day, horse.
Refresh your... My goods will brighten up your house.
Bye.
Enjoy.
Bye. Right, and I've got them both. Good. Now back home. Isn't that meant to be indoors? This is the main hall, is it not?
Now it looks exactly like it was a decade ago. What a monstrosity! Where could such a creature even survive?
Right, cozy blanket. I already looked at that, didn't I?
We used to take a shortcut down the banisters, much to everyone's annoyance.
Oh yeah, what fun. They had to fix these handrails several times. I wouldn't try it now, Sherry. Tempting though it is.
Indeed. Sherry and I used to ride down the staircase handrails in the main hall. It was the fastest way down. Okay, so the Cabinet Curiosities Redux.
Oh, I remember now. I never liked the way the books were sorted on these shelves.
That you didn't. Your brother often struggled to find his
Some light reading for my spare
after our
time.
visits.
During our time at Stonewall Manor, Sherry and I would regularly visit the Cabinet of Curiosities. Sherlock was sometimes so bored that he'd rearrange all the books in his own particular order. Okay, right. My mother's redux. Has been restored to what it was 10 years ago.
Oh, the room looks nice now. It's comforting to see the way it was meant to be.
My mother always preferred to spend her rare moments of
Ah.
lucidity with me.
That's true. She even stopped Mycroft
That's
from
cute.
joining you. Remember?
I do. He didn't show it, but he was upset. I think Mother paid more attention to me because I was younger.
That happens. In her rare moments of lucidity, Sherlock's mother always wanted to spend time with him. One day she found us preparing for the play, and she helped us apply the stage makeup in front of the mirror. Oh, that's nice. Right, is that all of them? The bedroom redux. Ah, my freaking nose. Right, bedroom redux. Where's the bedroom? Bedroom is over there.
I can sense an incoming memory, Sherry.
Tale of
You-
the empty house. Yes, I've done
I
it.
was so frustrated to find only one bed in this room. Mycroft initially refused to bring another for you, but after a week-long dispute, he gave in.
What a stubborn
Ah.
man. How well do you think he would sleep without a bed?
Shortly after our arrival, Sherry clashed with Mycroft about the furniture. I needed a place to sleep, but there was only one bed in our room. Outrageous. Ah, that's nice. That's very nice. Right. Now let's check out the splintered memory. Why are you looking at this?
This portrait was painted some time before my father's death. I would guess it's the only depiction of him that remains.
I'm guessing we'll need to
Sherry,
fill
Sherry,
out the back room.
please listen to me.
I mean, the
Sherry.
out there.
John, I always listen to you.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry, like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain. And truth.
You do not need to suffer either. There is so much more we can do on Cordona, so many others we can help. There is no coming back from this.
Right, so this is saying that this is a last resort thing. Because the moment that I do this, I will lose.
I find myself awash in uncertainty. Perhaps now is not the time, with so much left to do.
Thank you, Sherlock. Thank you. Some doors can remain closed.
Cordona still calls for us, yes. And we will answer. But know this, John. One way or another, we will find ourselves back in front of this door, unable to avoid the truth any longer.
Right.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. There is no coming back from this.
Right, I'll
I
return
find
later.
myself awash in uncertainty. Perhaps now is not the time, with so much left to do.
Thank you, Sherlock. Thank you. Some doors can remain closed.
Cordona still calls for us, yes. And we will...
Right. So, that's saying that we need to do all these other cases first. And that's going to take quite a length of time. It really is. So let's start off with the string theory. Let's start off with the violin, because it'll be pretty simple to do. Pretty simple to do, I think. Won't take long. Right, so I need to go to... please visit me on Professor's Road, north of Adler Street. Scogliato, Professor's Road, Adler Street. Professor's Road. There we go. Oh, I probably should have gone... Like, would it take less time if I went from... No, let's just go up. Wait, what was that? Alright. I thought it was like a bench or something.
Extra, extra! Hand! Interested in some Cordona news?
Yeah, let's take it all.
Check the front page. You won't regret it.
I'll decide whether I regret something or not.
Exquisite furniture for your own.
Come closer and try something on. You won't regret it.
So. Right, so what am I checking out? Yeah, please visit me on Professor's Road. If you have any information that may aid in my instrument's return, please visit me on Professor's Road, north of Adler Street in Scalliardo. Alright, where is he? Is it this guy?
Are you able to help me?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Thanking you. So who's the guy that's wanting his bike back? Is it you?
Excuse me, just one question.
No one listens to us, so why should I listen to you, Oofbird?
This isn't
Fair enough.
working. You might need a different tack.
Help me, please.
I don't think I'm rich enough to talk to you, sir.
Who am I going to talk to about a bloody bike?
Come closer and try.
Right, visit me on Professor's Road, north of Adler Street.
Hang on. You won't
This is Professor's Road.
regret it.
So what, am I meant to go further down? Not you.
I'm having deja vu. This house seems so familiar.
This house.
I'm having deja vu. This house seems so familiar.
You? You?
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Who's...
Greetings.
You.
Would you be here about my violin by any chance?
I am. I saw from your posters that it was stolen. The name is Sherlock Holmes.
Very pleased to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I'm Anthony.
This'll be
Anthony
an easy
Jones. But by the sounds of it, you haven't
open
seen
close
my
case.
instrument, alas. But if there's anything you can do to help locate it, I'd be most glad.
Just tell me exactly what happened. How was your violin stolen?
Some needy soul broke into my home while I was out. The only thing of value they took was the instrument.
Did you report the theft to the police?
I did, but they dismissed it as petty theft. Don't get me wrong, I don't blame them. They certainly have more important matters to deal with.
Yeah.
It would be another crime if I let some petty thief get away with your beloved violin. Let me help you find it.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you
I'll
very
find
much.
it.
I
Shouldn't take long.
cannot tell you how grateful I am. Hey, come inside, I'll show you everything.
Brilliant.
Feel
Music
free to look
teacher.
around.
Broken hitch.
The door was kicked in. This cover is dusty. It hasn't been taken off for a long time. These are intricate pieces of music. Quite beautiful if my sight reading holds true.
Let's have a look. So they...
The thief left the bow. I suppose he prefers pizzicato.
Probably.
The jagged bottle reeks of cheap whiskey. Clumsy of a thief to cut himself on the glass he just broke.
Hey.
The scrap of fabric is covered in white stains. An utterly useless theft deterrent for a glass display case. Nothing
Yeah.
was taken except for the violin. How odd.
How odd indeed. Nothing else to look at? Nope.
Anything else you'd like to know?
You weren't here when the burglary happened, correct?
I was tending to my wife's grave at the cemetery. I was only gone a few hours and locked the door before leaving.
Does anyone else live here?
No. My dear Emily died long ago.
Oh.
And God never blessed us with children. I used to give music lessons, but nobody visits me anymore.
Ah, that's a shame. Scrap of fabric. Rightio, so -4, -1, and -2. Righty-o. Okay. Alright, so we know what to do with this. Make it a +1. Turn it into a minus. Get one of these. Do a -1. Turn it into a minus. Get one of these. Divide it by 2. Turn it into a minus. Get one of these. Add that to that, and that to that. Get another one of... no, wait. Another one of these. Add that to that, and that to that, and that to that. Boom! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The fabric bears traces of salt and gunpowder. Right, bloody trail. Alright. Time to follow the trail. So we went this way. Why can't I just run? I wanna run. I wanna run. Oh, he's running now.
The trail stops here among the waste.
Hello, sir.
What happened
Would you
here?
like some fruit? Fresh from the orchard?
I'm not hungry, but I'm looking for a violin that was stolen. Any chance you saw someone with one?
Oh, yes, I did. It was sailors, sir. And they were very
Sailors?
good customers. They ate lots of fruit and said that my donkey looks like their friend. Lieutenant Sean.
A lieutenant. Did you see where they went?
No, sorry, sir. I was helping other buyers.
He's saying
Oh, and
lieutenant
sir,
even though it's
The
lieutenant.
sailors also took my donkey. So I guess they weren't very good customers. They promised to return him, but they didn't come back. My father will kill me if he finds out. So I'm still waiting here for them.
Do you know Anthony Jones, the musician? He lives nearby.
Of course. Mr. Jones is very kind. He never barters. Funny you ask.
I'm yet to crack a smile, so pray tell.
Well, the first time they came by, the sailors mentioned something about music, so I told them Mr. Jones can teach them how to play. Wait, so what is his violin? Oh,
You couldn't have known they would steal from the old man. Fortunately, you made up for it with your testimony. I'll find them and your donkey soon enough. Stay put.
Yeah, stay put. Aha!
Someone must have seen where they took it. It's a donkey, for heaven's sake. Can I ask you a question?
Mr. Fancy Clothes won't find any answers here.
Well, you're just
Do you know anything about this?
There is no amount of money that would make me talk.
Everyone's looking
You're an
at
ass.
us, Sherry. You sure
Can you satisfy
know
my
what you're
curiosity?
doing?
There is no amount of money that would make me talk.
What it? So it must have gone down this way then. Yes!
The donkey was being stubborn, but so were they.
There we are. The first lead in our asinine chase.
Yay! Oh. A hat.
One of them lost his cap.
Whoa. Whoa. Ah, banana.
They certainly bought a lot of fruit from the boy. Fear of scurvy, perhaps?
Must be.
A pile of dung. An act of defiance. I hope it got on their shoe.
Same.
Another bottle of whiskey. Oh, this must be Lieutenant Sean. The sailors couldn't get him inside the tavern.
Don't forget to point the boy to his donkey on our way back.
Grief, those drunks are wreaking havoc in there.
They are. Find out who's causing the ruckus in the tavern. Police are useless. Ah, a bunch of sailors. Right. I'm an idiot.
Grief, those drunks.
Let's do it again. Nope. Nope. Yes. A group of rowdy sailors are wreaking havoc in the Wet Whiskers Tavern. They are raving mad and dangerous.
Excuse me, just one question.
A man like you should not speak to a man like me.
Saving Sean. Here we go. So these guys don't have guns.
Only king is
Oh,
out.
never mind. They have guns.
Like hell.
Ow!
I'm coming.
Please don't.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Ha ha!
Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready.
I don't think I'll need it.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I will need it.
Don't bother moving.
I'm coming for you.
Ah!
Just die.
Ow!
I don't miss the party.
Take a rest.
Give him the pepper snuff.
There's a guy with the...
I couldn't miss the party. I'm coming for you.
Oh.
I couldn't miss the party. I'm coming for you. Take this.
Ha ha ha!
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
No more crime for you until next month.
Give him the pepper
Yes!
snuff.
I did it!
Well,
I got
they left
injured
me
a lot
no
of times,
choice.
but yes.
I think I might be nearing intoxication myself just from the smell of them.
Right, so what? Do I search the tavern only, or...? Yeah. Search the tavern only. Can't talk to him. So this must be the outer bar then. Like the beer garden. John reminded me to point the fruit seller to his donkey on his way back. Yeah, I will. Don't you worry. Not seeing anything of interest.
Can I ask you a question?
Your money doesn't impress me.
Can I go? No. So I can't go around the back or anything. Should be somewhere in the tavern, but it's not giving me anything. It's not giving me anything at all. The sailor's clearly left. So what if I dress myself as a sailor then? Or at least a Navy officer. No. That doesn't let me talk to any of them. Like, there is nothing. There's nothing to check with a keen eye. There's absolutely nothing. There is absolutely... There's nothing. Oh, right. I'm blind. It's the violin, isn't it? Hello.
And somehow, after all the mayhem, it's still in one piece.
How? All evidence collected. Right, which way? This way. Right, where's that little boy?
I found your donkey. It's not far from here, outside the Wet Whiskers Tavern. You'd better go after it before someone decides to borrow it again.
Thank you, sir. I'll be quick as a flash. Hey, Yusuf, please look after my cart, okay? And don't eat anything. Well, you can have a couple of grapes, but only the small ones.
Oh,
I look forward to the beautiful reunion.
Let's return his violin to him.
Here's your violin, Mr. Jones. It might have gained a few nicks and scratches, but considering what it's been through, it's a miracle that it's still in one piece.
God bless you.
Very much a miracle.
I am deeply in your debt, Mr. Holmes. The scratches don't matter. They are like scars, each telling a story. It is the sound that matters. Oh, you should hear her sing.
It would be my pleasure.
This melody, Sherlock. Don't you recognize it? Look up, Sherry. There used to be an attic up there. We used to sneak in from the roof and listen to Mr. Jones play when we were children.
Oh, yeah.
You should tell the old man the truth. I think it will mean a lot to him.
Bravo. I'd forgotten how beautiful a violin sounds in the skilled hands of a virtuoso. That melody, it brought back some memories. I have a confession to make, Mr. Jones. As a child, I used to sneak into the attic above this very room and listen to you play. Spellbound by the music.
Oh, so that was you. After my wife's death, it was difficult to pick up the violin again. But knowing someone was listening helped me persevere. In fact, a young man like yourself could breathe a second life into this instrument. It's a remarkable outlet for one's emotion. You should have it.
No.
I can't accept that. And, well, I don't play.
It's never too late to learn, Mr. Holmes. The way I see it, the violin chose you. Take good care of her.
That is brilliant.
Sherry, I'm really glad we helped him.
Same. We got a violin out of that. Right, now we have 3 more to do. 3 more cases to do before we look into my story. Led Zeppelin. Oh, all of these are mainly just observations that we need to do. Not as important as the cases, which I will do in the next episode. So, if you like this video, please hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. You don't have to, you don't want to. And I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye!